Hi, I'm Jeff, one of the owners at PlanningPod, and now we're going to take a look at how to add to-dos to an event. So we're going to click on the Events main navigation tab, and then I'm going to find the event that I want to add to-dos to and click on it, which opens up all of the event tools, including the to-dos tool. So I'm going to click on that right here. Once you get into the tool, here in the left-hand column are the filters for the to-dos, which will tell you show you all your to-dos as well as those for today, upcoming, those have been started or completed. Right here are custom lists of to-dos that you can create. We've already added 3 custom lists for you, but you can add your own custom list by clicking on the red Add List button and then entering the name of that list in here. And now you can add to-dos to this list. You can also reorder it by using that icon there. You can click on the Manage button to delete it, rename it, move that list to the top or the bottom here. And now let's add some to-dos. We're going to do that by clicking on the red Add To-Do button. And first we're going to add the title of the to-do right here, as well as assign one or more contacts. We're going to assign a couple contacts to this to-do. We're going to set the to-do date. And remember, if you assign contacts and add a due date, all contacts assigned to the to-do will receive an email notification at 8 a.m. on the due date. You can also set a reminder here. You can set a day and a time to remind the people who are assigned to this to-do via email and text that they've got an upcoming to-do in a few days. You can also assign this to a to-do list, so we're going to assign it to our goal-setting tasks list, and then you can include a note with each one of your to-dos right here. And once you're done, you can either click Save and Close, or if you have another to-do, you can click Save and add another. So let's add one more to-do, and we'll add the subject of the to-do right here. And we'll assign this to a few more contacts. We will add a due date. As well as set a reminder for this particular to-do. And we'll set it just the day before as a little reminder to ourselves that we have this to-do coming up tomorrow. Assign it to a to-do list, and then we'll just click Save and Close to save this to-do. So now when you click on All, we will see the 2 to-dos that we just created, and the overview area here shows us the to-do title as well as when it's due, any reminders we've set, the people we've assigned it to. You can also view the note of the to-do by clicking on that icon right there. And you can click on the edit link to edit the to-do. So I'm just going to edit the due date for this particular to-do for the 18th. And when you click on the More button, you can delete the to-do. There's another way that you can add to-dos, and it's by importing to-dos via a template. And you would build these templates in the templates area of your account, which is right here. So we're going to click on templates in the main navigation bar. And inside of the template section, you can create templates for a variety of things, including to-do lists. So we're going to click on to-dos. Here are all the to-do list templates I've already created. To add a new template, just simply click on the Add Template button there, and then provide the name of that to-do list template. And then save it. And here's our new to-do list template. And you can reorder them by using that icon there and dragging the item to wherever you want it to appear. The items over here on the right allow you to edit the template items. And if you click on More, you can rename it, move that item to the top or bottom of the list, or delete it. So we're going to add some items to this template by clicking on Add Item. So here we can add the name of the item. And right below it, we can designate when we want this item to be placed into the event. And we can determine how many days before, after, or on the event date that we want to have this to-do placed inside of the event. So I'm going to say for this item, we want it placed into the event 90 days before the event date. And so I'm going to add a few more to-dos here. and I'm going to do the same thing with them. I'm going to tell the system that I want these to-dos inserted a certain number of days before the event date. So I'm going to choose 60 for that one. And then for this to-do or task item, I'm going to insert that about 75 days before the event date. And once I've saved those, the system will tell me when those items are going to be inserted into the event. I can also reorder them by simply clicking on the 3-line icon and dragging that to where I want the item to appear in the list. And you can always edit those items by clicking on the edit button there on the right hand side. So now here's my new to-do list template that I can then pull into an event. So I'm going to click on my events tab. I'm going to go back to the event that we were in, the Thompson Evans Open House. I'm going to click on the To-Dos tab, and I'm going to click on the Import Template button right here. I'm going to click in this field. I'm going to find my to-do list template that I just created. I'm going to click on Save, and those items are automatically pulled into my to-do list for this event. So there is the new custom list that has been pulled in, and here are those items. And as you can see, they have been dated based on my event date, which is April the 30th. Now I can take mass actions for to-do items by clicking on the checkboxes, and then, for example, if I click on More and click on Add Contact Assignments, I can add one or more contacts to those to-dos that I have selected. And once you start assigning to-dos to people, you will see the system will filter and create lists for each of those individuals, like I'm clicking on right here. So I want to show you a few more things that you can do with these checkboxes. For instance, I'm going to click on a few of these checkboxes, and then I'm going to click on Change Due Date, and it will change the date for both of those items that I selected. So I'm going to change the due date till December the 16th. And now the due date for those two items has been modified to December the 16th. I'm going to select a few more items. Instead of changing the due date, I'm going to click on More, and I'm going to add a star to each of those items, designating that it's a high priority item. And here those new items are with the star on them. And you can also click on multiple items to save them as a template, or delete them, or even add or remove them from one of your custom lists over in the left-hand column. However, I'm going to mark both these items as complete. And so once I've done this, you'll notice under the completed filter, you'll see the two items that I just marked as complete. So not only do your to-dos show up here inside of the event, but they will also show up inside of your account's dashboard. So if you click on Dashboard in the main navigation bar, and I'm going to see what all of my items are over the next 30 days, you will see here are all my to-dos that are upcoming over the next 30 days, including one of the ones I just added right here. And you can always go to that to-do simply by clicking on the link right there, which will take you to the to-dos inside of that event. These are also included inside of your master calendar. So we're going to click on the calendar tool, and you can see that our event down here, the Thompson Evans Open House, is denoted by the orange color. Well, if you click on one of the orange items there, here is one of the to-dos that we just created inside of that event. And here you have the ability to mark it as complete, edit that to-do, delete it, or just close it. To make things easy for you, you can also add to-dos directly from the master calendar by clicking on the red Add To-Do button. And here we'll add our to-do subject or title, and then we'll select our due date for the to-do, and then we'll select what event we want to place this to-do in. So we're going to put it in the event we've been working on. And this opens up all the other items so that we can assign the contacts to the to-do. We can set a reminder for the to-do. And we can also do things like assign it to one of our custom to-do lists inside of the event or add a few notes. Once we're done, we'll hit save. And now if we go to that date, here is the to-do that we just created. So I'm going to click on it to get the overview of the to-do. And if you actually go back to the event, you will find that this to-do has also been added to the to-do list inside of that event. So we're going to go back to the event we've been working on. We're going to click on the to-dos tool. And after we click on all, we will find the to-do that we just created inside of the calendar is now also in this event and is associated with this event. One final thing, you can download a PDF of your to-dos for the event by clicking on the PDF button, and we'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to download that to my computer. I'm going to open up that PDF document, and here is what that document looks like with our incomplete and complete tasks. That's all you need to know about using our to-dos tool, but watch some of the other videos if you want to know more about some of our other event planning tools.